Then we'll fall united.
My liege, be on your guard.
The child and her daggers are no match for our gods!
Rally here!
Alona!
This is not the end. For there is no end. Death, life, destruction, creation, threads of the same fabric. No matter who you worship, where you call home, we are all connected in this life. And in the face of destruction, you can despair alone or persevere together. This is not a world built in your image.
No. It is a better one.
Oh shit! I wonder what his abilities are gonna be.
Introducing Shiva the Destroyer, the newest god coming to Smite and the first god of Season 9.
This might come as a surprise to a lot of our diehard fans. For years, we had announced publicly that we were stepping away from the Hindu pantheon due to the difficulties with promoting their releases.
But we heard you. You wanted a new Hindu god, and we are so happy to introduce Shiva to the world of Smite. Working side by side with a consultant, we wanted to ensure we were as respectful and lore accurate as possible with his kit and design. We hope you all love the care that went into our first Hindu god since Ganesha came out in April 2017.
That's crazy. They brought somebody in
the title belies the balance
to be
of Shiva's
accurate.
true nature. As he ends the universe, he also creates it anew. This aspect of destruction and bliss was a central thematic point throughout Shiva's design and gameplay.
Shiva's the first Hindu god since Ganesh. Haven't seen him in a minute.
What are you talking about? Ganesh is on Hey Zeus all the time.
Let me address the elephant in the room. We wanted Shiva as the guest.
Shiva balances these two states of being, hindering his enemies or, alternatively, blessing his allies on the battlefield.
What?
Also known as the Lord of Dance, Shiva reveals his world-ending performance within his ultimate ability.
We can't wait for you to try Shiva.
Wait, he just had Susano too with a one.
Shiva isn't the only god coming out in Season 9.
That's right. Shiva is
Map?
the first of 6 gods we have planned for 2022. And with it being Hi-Res Presents, we have to give you a sneak peek. Let's take a look at the upcoming gods for Smite Season 9.
World premiere.
Pretty sure Shiva's a warrior.
Travelers, worshippers, gods and goddesses, gaze into the night sky and to the stars within. Destruction, creation, beats of the same rhythm and all connected to Shiva the Destroyer. The flowers let loose their petals, carried on heaven-bound winds. Beyond the cerulean sky and among the clouds rests a majestic palace, and within, a throne of jade. For those of renown, for those that seek nothing before honor, for those that swear the oath, the knights await, alongside a seat at the round table. A volley of arrows rain down from the heavens, arrows without oaths to keep, nor fates to weave, but for the battleground. Yet, like all things, war passes like the tides. The sun sets between sea and sky in a place of wave and isle. The sun will again rise, and so too will a hero. The end, much like our beginning, is a celebration. The journey in between calls for revelry, for it is what unites us. the stars, with tales as endless as the night sky. What tales will they hold for you?
We hope you enjoyed your first look over Season 9's new gods. Now, let's talk about maps and game modes. Last year, for the first time, we introduced 4 seasonal updates of the Conquest map.
From the thunderous skies of the Rising Storm update to the snow flurries in the Winter Deadwood, we introduced changes to Conquest that not only changed the map's visuals, but also introduced gameplay elements to create new experiences to the Conquest mode.
In Season 9, we'll be releasing 3 additional updates to the Conquest map in 2022. Each of these updates will come with their own new visuals and gameplay experiences.
Today we're going to take a look at the first of 3 new maps coming in 2022. Here's your first look at the new map design for Season 9.
World premiere.
As Tiamat's reign fades from memory, so too do the tributes in her honor. Yet, as old gods fall, a new era
They lowered the
rises.
walls?
An era of destruction. An era of creation.
The fuck is that?
An era of Shiva.
They made it green again, but the map looks the same. Like the pathing looked very similar.
Introducing Season 9 Conquest, the Dharmic Era.
As Shiva seeks balance on the battleground, his influence has wide-reaching effects on the Conquest map. On the Order side, his presence has changed the environment to evoke elements of the Hindu pantheon. On the Chaos side, Tiamat's castle is now overgrown as her rule subsides.
The biggest feature of Season 9 Conquest is the brand new Obelisk objective. The goal of the Obelisk is to bank away offerings found during a match or at new marked camps.
When a team completely fills the Obelisk with offerings, both teams will receive XP and gold based on their offerings. The team that completely fills their Obelisk will receive a powerful reward, Indra's Scepter.
What?
The Scepter has 2 awesome modes. When enemies are nearby, it'll attack up to 5 enemies simultaneously. If no enemies are nearby, the Scepter will heal all nearby allies and structures.
We're also introducing a new NPC, the Naga. Taking down this NPC will drop a bounty of tokens that you can use to fill your obelisk.
This is just the first of 3 Conquest updates on the works for Season 9, and we'll have even more on Conquest during the update show later today at Hi-Res Showcase. But it's not the only mode we want to talk about today. Now, let's check out an announcement for a returning feature coming to Smite.
In 2017, we introduced a couple of new game modes called Adventures. These modes included game modes you wouldn't expect in Smite. Anime-inspired horde modes, PvE dungeon crawlers, and Smite cars. Now, 5 years later, Smite Adventures are returning, and while you won't be seeing cards or dungeons, the 2 adventures we're releasing this year will be brand new experiences, free for all players.
I can't believe Smite Adventures are back! Smite car!
Smite car is not happening.
I left something in my car. I'm gonna be right back.
Shiva, Conquest, Season 9 Gods, Adventures. This is just a taste of what we have in store for Season 9. And while not every member of Titan Forge could be at the studio today, we still have a few more announcements that the team can't wait to show you. She nailed it.
Yo, I fucking nailed that shit.
Cut to the people at home for a fast-paced announcement supercut.
Cue montage.
This year, we're introducing a new component to our item system that we are calling Glyphs. 5 chosen items will now have a glyph slot available, which will allow you to add additional passive effects to the items in your build.
Okay, Rod wasn't one when I looked.
Glyph, which calls down a meteor when you successfully hit an enemy god. That's not all. We're also giving the Relic System a major overhaul, with all relics getting 2 new Tier 3 upgrades. One
The
which
relics
is more in
are
line with
nuts.
the relic's identity, and another one that adds something fresh.
The relics are
Last year, we released
nuts.
some of our biggest battle passes yet, and in Season 9, we're starting the year out with all new skins for Daji, Nike, Poseidon, and Thanatos.
Oh,
We'll have
shit.
more info on this
I've seen the
battle pass
Thanatos
in our
one in game,
Season
it's
9
good.
Update show later today during Hi-Res Showcase.
And hey, we can't forget about this year's ranked reward, introducing your Season 9 ranked reward, Grave Golem Geb.
That's cool, but I don't give a fuck.
Of quality of life improvements planned for the year, including updates to our custom match options.
We'll be introducing QOL features throughout the year, so watch the official Smite blog on SmiteGame.com for more updates.
And finally, this year saw some of Smite's biggest crossovers so far, and we'll have more amazing ones in 2022. We don't have anything ready to announce just yet, but instead, please accept Odin as a hot dog. I assure you, this is real.
I saw it in game, bro. I lost my shit.
Look who's back with the vengeance.
Isaiah? Where have you been?
I had a B plot that was cut for time. Classic.
You're up next, dude. Get on stage. Time to go hard or
Die hard.
Lame as hell. Love it.
Earlier in the show, we were able to show off our newest Conquest map, plus some of our plans for the return of Smite Adventures. But we still have one final game mode we wanted to show you today.
Slash.
In last year's Hi-Res Presents keynote, we showed off early concept art of a new game mode the Titan Forge team has been cooking up. Now, we're excited to show you all what we've been working on.
World premiere.
Tower is pretty sick. What the fuck?
Introducing the newest Smite game mode, Cleage.
Slash!
Oh, that's way better. Introducing the
Cleage.
newest Smite game mode, Slash. This mode incorporates our favorite elements of Siege, like a summonable NPC and the 5v5 teams of Clash on an all-new map inspired by the Maya and Egyptian pantheons. This map is designed to allow for more team fights with more meaningful objectives and lanes spread across the map. And the best part is, every Smite player can queue up and play Slash for free when it launches with Smite Season 9 this January. We'll have Slash available to play on
Season 9's at the end of the month.
later today on
The
PC,
fuck?
following the Season 9 update show. And for our PS4 and Xbox players, we'll have it available later this weekend
Ooh,
on
PTS
console
gameplay,
PTS.
boys?
Fingers crossed.
Is it later
Slash
today?
and Siege shipping together? My Slash
Is it
fiction
BTS later
is Slash
today?
reality.
Or later this week?
That wraps up our Smite announcements and our Hi-Res Presents 2022 keynote presentation. Sincerely, thank you to our fans around the world for joining us. Today, we focused on our existing games, Smite, Paladins, and Rogue Company. But we wanted to talk about one more
I'm gonna
project
order
in
food. We about to be streaming all day.
Our first UK-based studio, Redbeard Games, has been hard at work on a new title for PC and consoles.
What?
And while we're not quite ready to show it off to the world just yet, we wanted to give you, Hi-Res's biggest fans, the first chance to play our new game. Starting today,
What is it?
you can sign up to be a part of our upcoming closed alpha and be one of the first to get an early look at our next game.
What kind of
Head
game?
over to highresstudios.com/alpha test to sign up. We can't wait to see what you think of Redbeard Games' new project and to build this game alongside our closed alpha community. And now we're really wrapping up. Thank you so much to everyone.
Are they making a Sea of Thieves?
We couldn't do any of this without you. Yes.
Are they making an
you
MMO?
being along for the ride. That's a wrap for Hi-Res Presents 2022. We'll see you next time.
It's not Smite 2, bro. They're called Redbeard Games.
Kind of went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
Actually, really love
All
that
their
movie.
name of their companies revolve around the game.
Almost as if it was planned. Almost as if it was written by someone. As if it was some grand design. Almost as if it was part of
our Graham design. And as Hi-Res Presents ended, so too ends another year of Smite. And though this tale was one of strife, it was truly a tale of the friends we made along the way. Another successful Smite script.
Oh yeah, he broke his wrist.
Another successful Smite year. And now on to write 2022 with my good hand.
deep breath. I'm sure a few 70s a week, I'll be up.